Hi everybody, Mama Love here. How you doing today? I want to take the time out and just tell you a little bit more about my journey. Get to know you a little bit. So, my whole life, well, I'm an empath, so I feel everything. I'm just connected to. I feel feelings from other people, and I feel energy from nature, and I just feel everything. I've always been different in that way. And so I've struggled to find my place here, to really just figure out where it is that I fit in, that I belong. I've had several challenges in life and traumas. I was molested as a small child. And I just spent the rest of my life um, not loving myself, not setting boundaries, not eliminating people that hurt me. I definitely spent a lot of time retaliating and holding on to negative energy, resentment and anger for different things that I felt wrong to me. This emotional thing that I have constantly struggled with my entire life, it took me down a really dark path, and in certain moments I found myself going against everything that I am. I know that I am a strong woman. I know I have a big, beautiful heart, and that I just love like no other. But I had to learn along the way how to forgive. For me, I had to learn how to, I'm still learning how to let go, and how to set boundaries so that I'm not attracting negative energy, or basically making it okay. In my life, I've definitely made bad decisions and lashed out at people who were going on their own path, unable to see how it was affecting others. I'm just as guilty as anyone else is in that. And through education, college, and the school of hard knocks, I am learning to love myself. I'm asking you to understand that life is hard. It's always going to be hard. It's always going to change. And the only way that we can effectively make change and build a more positive vibration and more strength within ourselves and teach the same thing to the younger generations is to really start taking care of ourselves. I mean, fully, emotionally, physically, and spiritually, to take care of yourself. Now, biblical wise, they always say that you can't fill someone else's cup if you haven't filled your own. As mothers, we always try to overachieve, and our list just gets longer and longer and longer. And, we don't have time to make sure that we look good, which is fine. We can just be who we are. I really want to press upon that doing things that bring you joy. Learning yourself enough to know what things affect you and what things, just help you shine your light. So I'm going to do some retreats. I'm going to be working on just girls for now. I want women to start reconnecting and quit being enemies with each other. Let's fix each other's crowns a little. Let's pick each other up when we fall, and let's spend a little more time forgiving ourselves for when we fail. And to understand that we don't truly fail until we stop trying. So it's time. It's time to change these things, to show the next generation and to show ourselves what we're made of. We're going to do some exploring and some grounding with nature, good food, some thermodynamics and journaling, just to observe our own minds and our own thoughts, and give you a little help on how we counteract some of that stuff that we find ourselves being dragged down into. So again, there's a little bit of my trauma. believe me, there's a lot more, and I didn't want to go into details and cause, negative energy out there. If you guys want to hear more about certain things, obviously I'm here. Testimony is healing. And I want to make very sure that you guys understand something with each one of my triumphs in life are perceptive. They're my perception as I see it, not necessarily how anyone else sees it. Or it's important that you understand that I'm not here to try to cause any pain to anyone else. But just part of healing is to get it out, to not close it up into a door, and just to speak it, to write it, to just set it free. We need to find our peace. And when we find our peace and we can find our love, that's when we shine it on with others. And that's when things change in this world. Can't wait to hear from you all. I send my love.